Hey, how's it going? Today we're going to go over how to draw Venom. Really cool Venom right there. It's going to be the upper torso. I'm Enrique. I'm an artist and illustrator. I worked on the Transformers 3 and the Smurfs movie. I'm here to guide you on this journey, and we're going to go through it step by step, okay? Let's hop right into the lesson now. Hey, let's get started. All right, we're gonna jump right into the top of Venom's head. We're gonna zoom in here. Right there, we're gonna do like this, gentle curve right here, kind of to start things off. And I gotta remember that his entire body, well, no, I'm sorry. Most of his body is gonna be in this, so you wanna kind of leave room on the paper for that. So I'm gonna start his head off pretty small. And normally, when you start off drawings, it's a good idea to start out with the head, and it kind of places the rest of the figure after that. At least when you're starting it like this, right? We're going into it first, with a marker. So we're going to go over here. We're going to curve back on that smile, that Venom smile, that blah. All right. Going to go over here into the eye, curving in right here. The eye is going to be around the corner, so you have to remember you're not going to see the entire eye. Going to go over here. Up, downward, curve underneath. Over here we have this, then we can see the entire eye on this side. I made it a little wavy at the top, but it doesn't have to be entirely wavy. Then we're gonna go down, and we're gonna pull down on these teeth one at a time, and they're just gonna be relatively, simple teeth, right? You're pulling down, making them thin. They're not gonna be giant. Like, not be huge. I mean, they're huge for his proportion, but on the paper, they're pretty simple. Gonna pull in more, keep going, on and on, pulling down. Back of the, kind of like crick of the mouth there, pulling down. Down underneath. Pulling out over here and looking for the underside of the mouth on this side. Pulling underneath. All right, finding the teeth on the bottom here. Going upward gradually right here. Kind of varying the size. I forgot to do that at the top right there, but I don't know. You want to vary it, but not vary it too much because it's a smaller scaled thing, right? And if the scale's real small, it might look kind of weird if you vary it up. Out over here on the far end. All right, let's keep going. Now let's go over here to the far end, all right? We're going to go into the tongue first, forgive me. I'm going to go over here, out, and it's going to pull outward and make it a little bit longer here than you think comfortable. That's the thing with Venom's tongue. A little bit longer than you think comfortable. You're like, oh, okay, that's wild. So I'm going to go over here, find the initial shape, kind of pulling out from there, curving downward, and we are going to curve up. Right on. And just touch up a few of these teeth right here. I want to put a little bit of darkness. Now that I have the tongue sticking out, I want to put that dark crevice at the back. And the reason you want to do that is because it makes it look better and more, I guess realistic and 3D, right? If you see the dark portion of the back, you know that it looks a little bit more dimensional than if not. Pulling down for the lower part of the tongue, going down into the lower part of the mouth. Teeth, teeth. Line, line. Over here, kind of the curvature of the tongue. And there we go. Gonna fill in that area. All right, we're gonna continue in here. We're gonna pull, we're gonna go to the lower part of his jaw, all right? Pulling down, curving underneath, right there for the kind of a little bit of the jaw. Back up. Curve to the back of the head, out over here. Line over there underneath. And back over here for the, like, what is that? The traps? Sorry, the trapezius. If you ever want to go through, like, by the way, if you ever want to go through a muscle lesson, let me know. Maybe I can put one on here. But generally, I have a full-blown course on that, and it's on Skillshare for now. I'm gonna put like a new one, a brand new one, on my own website. But right now, if you want to learn anatomy, I go over everything over there. Line over here for the pectoralis, right? That's the pecs, right? If you've seen like bodybuilders, stuff like that, they have that chest muscles. Pulling back, pulling down. All right, up on the edge over here. And we're gonna go over here and find the deltoid. It's actually basically the shoulder. And the shoulder is split up into 3 different parts. There's like the front, the back. There's the front, the back, and the mid deltoid. Curve underneath here. Let's pull underneath. Alright, we're gonna look at it right there, give it a little bit of time. And we're gonna actually just go right here, and what we want to do is we really want to find more muscles. Wow, I was gonna find more musculature, right, with Venom, right? Because that's all he is, other than he's got an assortment of really cool features, and he's a big buff dude, right? So a lot of that is we have to pay attention to this area of the arm. So that's the tricep. It's in the back of the arm. It's made up of 3 muscles, and the bicep, which is actually in the front. That's a very famous bicep. It's made up of 2 different parts of the muscle itself. We're going to over here find the elbow. Don't forget, by the way, I forgot to even say this. Hit the like button. If you're here right now, absolutely hit that like button. It helps so much. Gonna go down, curve underneath. Right on. And pulling downward and pulling down right here for kind of the extensors, which is like another portion of the arm right there. Line, line. Line up. And right there in the crevice, right there, the crevice of the arm there. Over here for the far side shoulder. Kind of looking at that, we're like, okay, it's gonna be in the far side, and I'm kind of thinking about what is gonna happen to this shoulder, right? It's a little bit facing away from us, and I would say a big part about drawing is thinking of things like they're 3D, right? In 3D, you're thinking of like, okay, the arm's gonna be that way, that means I won't see this part of it. So go down to the rib cage area, pulling down, and down over here, we're gonna pull out and curve underneath. Right here, the side arm. Curve over here, down underneath right there. All right. Curve, curve. Alrighty. Go over here, kind of make that ribcage a little bit bigger. And again, the far arm, a lot of his hands are going to go off the screen, so, kind of saves us the hassle of drawing them, but also they're going to fly off the screen there. Go down over here, kind of where the rib cage is underneath, and we're going to go down to the abs. The abs is going to be right there. Curve underneath there, underneath the armpit. And we're going to draw this symbol on his chest. This is actually the version from Venom, from that new version in the new Spider-Man 2 game. Man, that's a cool version. I really, really like the design, the way the spider looks. It looks kind of like almost like it's painted on or spray painted on. I don't know, I really like that look. But yeah, we're going to go in, start putting that right there, kind of give it some effect. Right on. And we're going to start pulling this out. Don't forget, by the way, say hi to me in the comments. It's a really big deal. And the biggest thing you can do is a thank you if you have made it this far. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, share the video. Sharing the video is huge. It raises the entire quality of the channel up. It is a very big deal, but I hope you do that. If not, I completely understand. But yeah, if you ever want to help out, absolutely don't donate money or anything. Just share the video anywhere. Facebook, a friend. All right, we're going to have a little bit of muscles in his leg, but for the most part, that is Venom. He is pretty wild. I want to thank you very much. And that should be it.